Interesting. 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 Cool. Probably. Is it? Oh shoot, which one am I playing? It's Human Revolution, not Mankind Divided. It's Human Revolution. Alright, let's try this. I don't really know specifically what I'm doing, so stream preview. Yes. Let's go to the top. There we go. I like that. I think I can afford to make this a little. Maybe not. I think it. That's interesting that I'm getting these weird black bars around it. I'll have to figure out what's going on with that specifically. Oop. All right. Let's see. So I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, but we're going to go ahead and try doing it anyway. Launching this out and see how this goes. I forgot to launch the game earlier to see what's happening. Yeah, I'm so excited to be looking at this as this game is loading up. This is called Deus Ex. I guess now it's going to ask me about refresh rates and all this jazz. This looks good. Human Revolution, the missing link. Ooh. Ooh, I like the music. It sounds really cool. Turning that up. AMD. Okay. So, this is a game that takes place in the future, from what I understand. I don't know how loud this is for anybody watching, if there's anybody watching at all. I'll just pause that real quick just to make sure that we're actually getting that microphone coming through. Maybe a little louder here just to see what happens. Cool, let's go back to that. Nice! That epic music playing in the background. I'm going to turn down the game volume just a wee bit. It's rocking though. Dialogues. Yes, SFX. Let's leave those on. I'm loving this overlay so far. So kind of the game. Let's see. Aim assist cover style. I don't really even know at all how this game plays, but I'm super excited to figure it out. Field of view, text language. Yes, these are all things that I should have probably done already. I guess you can't see. Let's try this one last time, make one more adjustment. Put that camera at the bottom left there. And I don't know what that's gonna show. Specifically, if I... Yeah. Don't know, we're just trying this out for the first time to see how things are going. Basically the premise of this game, and I'm super excited to be playing it, you're a cybernetic human in the future, and this game came out about 9 years ago, but I wanted to play the newer one, and somebody said, nah, you gotta play the first one, or this one first. So kind of the premise is that this gets to the point where in humanity there are doing some sort of cybernetic enhancement where they're replacing limbs and they're like creating these superhumans using all of these robot parts. From kind of my understanding as well, then they go even farther where they're not only just replacing like appendages and things, but like doing surgeries on people's eyes to make them see things or see overlay. I don't know. I really don't know. But this game is such an interesting concept that we're playing this super like BA cool guy named Joe. I don't really know what his name is, but this super cool dude. It's kind of like a run and gun. I have no idea how gory this is. I am not a super huge fan of gory games, but this is something where I am super excited to play because it sounds super cool. So we're just going to good story and good challenge, how it's meant to be played. Give me Deus Ex, harden enemies in tougher situations, make your experiences quite challenging, and give you a good adrenaline rush. You are one with the machine. Well, I don't know anything about that. Telling you a story, I think we gotta go in for the run and gun, right? Absolutely. The story's great, but what we don't pick up. Interaction enhancer augmentation is used to read people and get clues on how to manipulate. I feel like I'm missing something. Did I? I feel like I keep moving the screen around and I keep missing things. Oh, the social interaction augmentation. Okay, interesting. We're just right into it. What the heck is that? It's kind of loud. I'm already loving the art style.
Is everything in place?
Almost.
What do you mean, almost?
I have spoken with Montreal. The broadcast satellites are ours when we need them. A few weeks of discomfort, and the public will be primed for our recall.
And the clinics?
Oh, that lighting is so good.
They will do as we say. I still think we should wait for the referendum. We can't afford to wait. America's Science
Exactly
Board
what it's like
convenes
now
next
living in
month.
Zoom
But
University.
the mood
Everybody's
among the
online
delegates
doing
is
chat
shifting.
rooms at the same
I'm
time.
positive if given more time.
No. By going public with this discovery, Seraph is forcing our hand.
So
The
interesting.
world will not change overnight just because David Sarif wills it. Besides, we can do nothing until our biochip is ready.
Also,
I
great
thought
milkshake.
you
I love
said
it.
you were close.
Finding the correct nerve interface has proven more challenging than anticipated. Fortunately, thanks to David, I now know where to look.
Smoke asset's pretty good too. I love the way that. Is she? Who's she? I love the way this game is looking so far. The yellows and the blacks. Just a good color contrast.
And in Washington tonight, crowds continue to gather in front of the Capitol. Most are demanding that Congress severely restrict efforts to alter the human body's abilities. This in response to claims made by biotechnology expert David Sarif that his firm may
Quick
have discovered a
disclaimer
way
that this
to
might
make
not be
human-controlled evolution
appropriate
available
for
to all.
children. Actually, it's
Sarif
yes,
Industries
it's very much not
researchers
going to be
are
appropriate for
sent to
children. So
Washington
like,
to defend their claim. But for tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live.
see, this is a very cool and interesting concept that I've
With
talked
all due
about as
respect,
well,
Major,
that I
I'll expect
love.
2 security details waiting for us on the tarmac. No, we won't be going through the terminal. It's too exposed. Yes. I'm glad you understand. Good night, idiot.
So I think this is the guy that we play as.
Something wrong?
No, not for me, it isn't. But you keep pulling on that necklace, Dr. Reed, and you're gonna break it. Come on, Meg. You've defended your research before.
That was different. Then it was all just theories. But this discovery, Adam, It's big.
Adam, sorry.
Kepler big. Rosetta Stone big.
So, what's the problem?
Don't want to know how I found it.
Megan, we're leaving for DC and... Adam, you're there. Good, good.
You need something, boss?
Yeah, I want to go over your security plans for Washington before we leave.
I don't like this guy.
You and your team
I
ready
don't
to
know
go,
who
Megan?
that guy is, but I don't
Almost,
like him.
David. We're just rechecking data.
David, he doesn't seem. He
Well,
seems
make
like
it
the bad
snappy.
guy.
We have to actually be in Washington before you can dazzle all those federally appointed know-it-alls.
I hate it when he does that. Come on, I'll walk you part way.
So I think here we've been introduced to Adam. Oh, that's such a cool transition. I love that. I love that. I love that. Wow, this is slippy. Compiling data.
David's waiting, Adam. We shouldn't keep him.
Wow. This is really
Patient
slippy.
X.
That's nothing, Adam. Just some of the research. Look, we really have to go.
Sex male, age 32, patient X. I think that stands for Adam Jones. Blood O, RHD negative. A DNA analysis of sample taken shows unusually high presence of mutagenic chemicals in the primary strand. These don't appear to be harmful, however. In fact, X appears to be healthier and more resilient to infection than most subjects of a similar race and ethnic background, although admittedly this is based on personal observation only. Access to X's medical files and history is not possible at this time. More interesting to note, however,
Please,
is what these
Adam, I'm nervous enough.
Stop! I'm trying to read! However, is what these chemicals do when the isolated and introduced to the P-dot cluster. In less than 24 hours, artificial materials in the cluster have been completely encapsulated. Neural tissue, in effect, invaders being disguised as part of subject's nervous system. Tests have yet to be concluded, but it is my belief that P-dot clusters built in with this unique DNA signature will be undetectable to the human immune system. The bond between what is nervous system and what is external device will be blurred to such an extent that no glial tissue buildup will occur. Neuroposing may no longer be needed. I have no idea what neuroposing is, but this is such a cool game that looks at the idea of human augmentation. And right now that sounds...
Women were the ones who kept men waiting.
Wow. I want to explore the year 2052, but that looks like a standard printer to me. All sorts of these. I got brain scans over here, things going on. I'm like standing on top of...
You know, you really should get in the habit of locking your computer, Meg.
I know. Frank gets on me about it too.
Megan, aren't you picking up your phone? So it's a call from her mom.
David's waiting, Adam. We shouldn't keep him.
David Seraph, I've told you those kinds of questions fall under a slew of legal protection, proprietary information. David, I'm scared. What if they ask me where I got the first sample? What if they ask about patient X? I don't know how to answer that. Just stick to the science, you'll be fine. A dog. You're only going for 3 days, right? So it shouldn't be a problem.
Come on, Slowpoke.
Can you do it? Take care of my dog.
Hey, stop reading my emails.
No, I want to read your emails. You're the one who left your computer open. Hey Megan, Genetic Marvel, I know that you had some questions about the files I sent. Sorry about the graphs earlier, but the sample was nothing of the groundbreaking that I got excited. The short answer to the question I sent is this. Yes, the DNA samples are remarkable, and we were unbelievably lucky to catch the...
Adam, I'm nervous enough.
I know you're nervous enough. Now you're just cycling through your phrases again. Working on with VersaLight's new chaos model genome matrix, which is trying to apply the fractal mathematics to the study of genetic mutation. In essence, we've been trying to predict the future of human evolution using past mutations stored in the database of our mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of the cell, which is passed uninterrupted from ancestral Eve through our mothers. It gives us an accurate and universal...
I thought women were the ones who kept men waiting.
Boom, roasted. The thing, your sample fits ascent evolutionary models of the future, so it looks like there's the idea of what's called bifurcation. Basically, if you there's all of Newton's laws and things, and I don't actually remember the particular principle, but if you could ever map specifically where one atom
David's waiting
is and its velocity vector at any moment in time, I'm just gonna nerd out about this, then you would be able to technically predict every other molecule on Earth, and then you could theoretically go back in time to see what problems have been caused where every other atom and where every other molecule was at any other point in time, and then you could map all of them in the future with great accuracy. Now, if we could do that in great accuracy, we would be able to predict all of that. However, slight error would cause bifurcation. We'd end up with all of these different slews of just different theories where maybe a molecule is just off by a hair from where we originally predicted it. I don't know. There's a lot of interesting things about this. So this looks like a news article. The Picus Daily Standard braces for historic augmentation hearings. Police are bracing for massive demonstrations on the National Mall.
I'm nervous.
I know you're nervous enough, sweetie. We'll just wait just a moment. Led by the Humanity Front movement, it's been arriving in the busload to make their voices heard. At issue are claims of major breakthrough in human augmentation research, made by Megan Reed, who is this woman I think we're speaking with, and her team of research at Seraph Industries, suggests that the bond between human tissue and mechanical electrodes can be strengthened through adaptive DNA. Okay, so I kind of understand. I get it. You're gonna roast me one more time. I want to figure out my controls here. It's really sensitive to turning.
Warning. This lab is for authorized personnel only.
What did you mean back there, Meg? About how you found it?
Nothing. It's just my nerves talking.
There's something I should know about this place, about Seraph.
Megan, you got hands.
Hold on.
We're still getting biochemical fluctuations across the artificial flow cells.
Okay. But the increased neural peptides coming from the PDOT cluster could be throwing off your calibrations.
Right. I'll double check that.
It's just a hand.
You were
There's just a hand.
You've been here long enough to know. Eric, you wouldn't be avoiding me, would you?
I wouldn't dream of it, Dr. Reed. I think I know
kinda
why
like that
Declan's
it's
readings are off.
Too many peptides?
Who's Declan?
I'm thinking the glial tissue breakdown we noticed after splicing in the repressive protein might be the cause. If we had a better cytometer...
We might get a more accurate reading of the theory. I'll ask David to consider it.
Well, if he orders one from Page Industries, maybe
There's
they'll
so much
throw in
happening
another
right now.
cappuccino maker.
You overthink everything, Adam. The work we're doing is good. We're helping people overcome their physical limitations.
Physical, okay.
Yeah, except most of our clients seem to be DOD.
You're doing
It's
good.
not all
Just another hour to go.
We work with teachers, doctors, construction workers.
Oh, Department of Defense.
Damn it! Watch it, Eddie. Those boxes are worth more than your salary.
Sorry.
Nia, you almost ready?
For Washington? Huh.
I kind of want to smooth out the transitionary.
Dr. Reed.
Oh,
This is General O'Neill.
Dr. Sevchenko was telling me you've made progress on the Typhoon.
Yes, thanks to Vasily,
so here,
As
yeah,
I
we've
was
got a guy
saying,
as well with the
The
prosthesis.
Typhoon uses a modified combat chassis like the one I'm wearing. But I've improved its design using shaped microcharges to propel the steel balls.
And the backblast problem?
Solved through kinetic bleeders in the augment. Here, watch. Go ahead.
So here they're talking about not just using
Impressive. How soon till it's ready?
prostheses
I'm
to
afraid I have to
solve
run, but
disabilities
Vasily has all the
issues, but they're
details,
also, at what point is it ethically a problem where we start
You're
using
right.
prostheses
Teacher would just love having one of those things.
for
You're missing the point.
for weaponry, for all
Defense
sorts of
contracts keep
things.
us afloat.
But
neural augmentations that make you think faster, react quicker, they can really improve a life.
I should just shut up and let
Everybody's
the game
lives.
explain itself.
David's talked about it for years.
Yeah, he is a talker.
He's a good man. Admit it, Adam. A part of you likes him.
I like everyone, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, right.
Something's about to go down. Wait, that was an
How far
odd
you
cut.
going?
Diane's office. I forgot to leave her a key so she can walk Kubrick. He's gotten big, you know. Keeps knocking over all my plants.
Did you destroy that vase yet?
I moved it. And I fenced in the yard. Like you always said you were going to.
Yeah, never got around to that. Sorry.
Me too. About a lot of things. Adam,
Oh no
there's
no 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 no
something
no no!
Good evening.
Romantic conflict.
So, are we all ready for the trip?
There's Farida. I'd better hurry. See you at the helipad, Adam.
Sure.
is this guy?
Did
Who
I
is this guy?
interrupt something, Jensen?
Oh,
Fix that
Jensen.
firewall yet?
You don't fix an entire firewall. You find the loophole and plug it.
Then did you plug it?
Yes, I did. You want to know how? Oh, wait, I forgot. Ex-cop. I doubt you'd understand.
Ex-SWAT, and you'd be surprised. Seraph has to see you too.
Athena. She wants me to show her how to track our scientist-implanted locator devices.
I
In
guess.
case your security plans in Washington don't measure up.
They will.
Gentlemen, how wonderful to see you both. Go right in, Adam. He's waiting.
This is the newest in encrypted GPL trackers, Athena. It transmits
I want to get out of the cutscene. This music is awesome. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit.
I want you, Darrow, in Washington, by my side.
Man doesn't jump for anyone. He's a Nobel Prize winner.
Senators love this guy, Lyle.
So
The
cool.
hearings will go much smoother with him there. Big day
Adam.
for us tomorrow. Everything in place?
Yes,
He's also
sir.
got that
Capitol
prosthesis.
Police will escort us to the Hill, and then Federal Protection Services takes over.
Good, good. How's our girl holding up?
She's nervous.
All she has to do is show him her research. She explain it to you?
Not really into the whole science thing, boss.
It's incredible.
It's really
All those
touchy
purists out
on the
there
mouse. It's kind of
accusing us of tampering with the natural order, when all Megan's done is figure out how to unlock the potential that exists within our own DNA. It's safer and easier than anything you, Darrow, ever did.
Environmental malfunction. Laboratory subsection 6. All lab chiefs.
Wasn't that just where we
please
were?
Report in.
Wait a minute,
Better
wait a
not
minute.
take any chances. Not tonight. Use my elevator to get down there. You know the code?
Yeah, 0451.
Let me know what you find.
Cool.
I'm
My
gonna
Adam
get
comes
someone to shut off the damn racket.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's get some video here. We don't need the refresh rate to be that high. Hello. All right. And then let's oh, I probably could have let's go to advanced settings. Depth of field. We don't need this super crazy. And then turn down the dialogues are loud. The effects are loud. Music is awesome, but it's loud. Alright. Maybe this is good. Oh, don't exit, don't exit. This is... Yeah. So, I've got a clock up there, just like staring at the ceiling. Whoa. 0451. Is that it? Nice. Is this going to be the iconic I close the elevator and things blow up? Maybe
Bridget,
not.
Where's Megan? She report in yet?
Her GPL implant shows her moving through the microchem labs. I think she's running.
Damn. Must have been a serious equipment failure. Can you get eyes on her?
Who's he
I'm
talking
trying,
to?
but the intellicams aren't responding. There's interference coming from somewhere. Find out what's happening, Jensen. Hurry!
Richard? Richard!
I have a gun now? That's still loud. Golly. Oh, dialogue. Why do I have a gun now? Navigation.
Before you can do anything, you must be able to get around. The first move you'll want to learn is the crouch.
See.
It will allow you to get into
I
small
was thinking it was
spaces
gonna be
such
shift.
as air vents, or to hide behind low objects so you can move about unnoticed.
Are people going to be start shooting at me? All I did
Jumping
was
on
walk
objects
into
or ladders is
a lab
essential
to
for
talk to
getting to
somebody
those
about cool
hard-to-reach
science and nerd out, and
places.
somebody's going to start shoot. All right, that's enough of that. We'll figure out how to go on our own. Oh, it's gross. It's a toggle shift. Okay, so the shift key allows me to sprint. It's just like there are arms all around. Oh my gosh, there's gunfire coming from somebody. What the heck? the testing lab, right? That's where they were just doing surgery on somebody there. Whoa. What? Oh my gosh. What? Who the... It's a cool gun, though. Guess we gotta go through... Moving objects. How do I...
Some objects in the environment can be picked up and moved. Use them to create paths to inaccessible.
Give me one of these. Give me a cybernetic hand. I'll go throw hands with this guy. Where'd he go? Maybe crouch, right? I don't like this red dot. But this is where we just saw our friend get chucked into the wall, right? Oh my gosh. Oh. Nope, I don't want to move him. Where did that guy go? I think he went this way. Combat already? What?
When the lead starts to fly, it's wise to take cover. This will protect you from bullets and explosives. To shoot,
they're really just gonna throw us into this, like, immediately.
Either to the side or from above. Then take aim and fire. Whenever possible, use cover when moving around. Line of sight is important, and by keeping behind cover, you'll stand a better chance that
this is gonna be more of a stealth game. I'm not good at stealth. Oh no. Oh no. Sounds super cool though. Oh my gosh, there are people up there. Wait, I don't remember how to... Oh. Right. Okay. Oh, no, 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 get back. I'm not very good at this. Just dies outright. Golly. Alright, let's try this again. Load latest save. Ah, that art looks so good. I think that's supposed to be me. But I don't know. I just died. That was it. Alright, so the combat system I'm not good at. Oh, that's it? That's my sprint? Can I throw things? No, there is no inertia system. Is it raining? Oh, water sprinklers. I'm so used to like R6 Siege. Let's try this instead. How do I think it's up. Uh-oh. Did I just get flash grenaded? Is that it? Come on, let's play some peekaboo. Peekaboo! 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 I'm aware that you know. I can just hide against the wall. Anybody else? I think I'm clear. That was a really cool combat system. No, I would not like to move the bodies. I just want to get up here. Yeah, we were just in this area, and then all of a sudden everything's been blown up. Who is attacking us? Or what? And where did I get a gun? That's a great question. Did I just? Do you ever just carry that just on you out of no reason? Is that from behind me or in front of me? It just sounds like there's gunfire coming from everywhere. Can't risk anyone in here. Oh, that's a wall. Alright. Door opens, peekaboo! It? Can I automatically reload? Oh, that's such a cool, clean animation. Navigation is currently a little bit challenging here. I want to figure out who these guys are, get through this, and get back to more of the story, because I am so interested. There's one of our scientists there. Hands research. Like, and that's such a cool idea, because even in our society right now with where, bioinformatics and where like prosthesis, like science is, the idea of something like this and being able to create robot, like we have rudimentary things that work like that, but like a fully operational hand that operates just based on your thoughts, and like maybe I'm silly, but the idea of something that where a machine works exactly as well, if not better than a human hand, is just a mind-boggling thought. Oh, we want to... There's a big scary shadow right here. Oh, it's this arm. Golly, I got so freaked out and it's freaking the robot. Jeez, it's so clean. I almost started taking fire. What? Okay. So I guess there's not really a whole lot special about me other than I'm the guy that they didn't want playing hero. And now I'm playing here. Oh, and I'm just getting riddled. Where? Let's go around and get a new angle here. I'm not liking this. I also kind of like, I like the idea of being able to just like stick the weapon over and just fire regardless. That's such a cool thing that I don't think is implemented into a lot of games. And I don't really play a lot of FPS or first-person shooters, but this one feels good. The mouse control's a little clunky, in just terms of my mouse, but it's not because of the game. I wonder what this would even be like to play on a controller. Oh, we're getting... Alright. Wow, we're getting right into the cool... Who's that guy? I want to be that guy. Wait. I got one punch, and all of a sudden we're like... What? This dude messed me up. Holy cow. Uh-oh. Wait, we need her. Leave her alone. She... right? That's my girl. That's how that works, right? No, don't. You don't want to...
CT probe shows the bullet caused severe hematoma. We need to repair that artery.
It all makes sense now. Oh, this is so cool.
God, how thick was the glass?
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Weird cutscene. See, and I'm currently, like, one of my college professors is actually working on stuff that's exactly like this in real life. Like, this is a fiction game that's supposed to take place... Oh, okay, I didn't need to see that. I don't. Ugh, I get squeamish with blood. But those don't look like CGI. That looks like actual footage that they just inserted. Yeah, I'm currently working with a professor who is working on building things like this. Artificial intelligence for prostheses and like a heart sleeve or like artificial organs.
Cyberarm prosthesis.
Cyberarm prosthesis.
I love you.
Who's this chick? Like, yeah, look at that.
Haven't you lost enough people today?
Oh, he doesn't have any arms. This is really weird. This music is so cool. What structure is that? Because that looks like a hand, but it didn't look like I had hands. What are they? This is such a cool way to show off the beginning credits as well. Golly, I totally forgot that they're literally turning me into Iron Man. Oh, this is so cool. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, this game is... Give me the...
Give me the telecom package.
Oh, this is so good. Ebooks, just get it. That... Oh. I'm so excited. Look for and read them to learn more about the world. Yeah. I'm glad we got the same cutscene or loading screen information twice. I think my camera kind of glitches out when I change screens. Does that say 5 months later? I was not paying attention. Lens made in Japan. Nice. I'm glad they're keeping things realistic. They make good stuff in Japan, just saying. Wait, is that me? It is!
Adam, it's David. You in the building?
Just enter the lobby.
Sorry to put you out of sick leave so soon, but we've got a situation.
Oh, what do we now,
I'm
David?
Milwaukee Junction factory. Meet me at the helipad.
I have to see Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the second floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
Alright, real quick. I just want to double check how this is all going, make sure things are going okay on my tech side. Yeah. Oh, let's hop back into it. this is what I was talking about. Like, biological enhancements using technology is such a cool, it's such a cool and interesting idea because, right, like, we talk about what kind of implication this has for like the Olympics in the world, or what this has for just general human function. And if we have a whole list of people who are like super soldiers, what does this look like for military purposes, for civilian purposes? Like, it's such an interesting, this is a concept we call like gray matters, right? Where it's something where there's not necessarily a right or wrong answer, but it's something that's up for discussion, because you bring technology and stuff like this into the Olympics and people say absolutely not. You cannot like decide to just replace your legs with a machine one day just to run faster, perform better, throw farther than somebody else. Like, I don't know, it's such an interesting point of discussion, and I love that this game is going to explore that more. It seems so, like the retinal display, I like that just from a game point mechanic, that's how they're oh, Seraph Security.
I didn't believe it when they said you were coming back, boss. Not the way you were busted up.
I love that they use that as like an excuse to define the HUD.
What do you mean? The least we can do is remind everyone of the sacrifices our scientists made for this company, for the world.
Yeah, it's the reminding part that bothers me. I've been in therapy for months trying to forget that night. Seeing the bodies coming out all burned up like that.
I wasn't there, but I heard it was gruesome.
Megan, Eric, Vasily, the whole team gone in one awful flash. How could this have happened?
The how is not important anymore.
NPC casually notices the main character.
Show those terrorists that they can't stop us from finishing the job.
Huh. David Seraph. Use a dream over a physical. No one should ever have to give up a normal life because of a random incident, or indeed lose a dream over. Okay. Random incident, or indeed lose a dream over a physical limitation.
In the early days of human enhancement technology, scientists encountered a serious obstacle. New limbs were being rejected by recipients.
I can't really hear it.
Your car lights have been left on.
My subtitles.
Your car lights are
Your car lights have been left on. Because of their tireless efforts, tens of thousands of lives have been saved or made better. I just want to explore these real quick. Seraph Industries specializes in the design and manufacture of advanced mechanical augmentations for the human implantation. For the human implantation. This one I think I want to read as well. Let's see if we can get it to. A lot of excitement for us at Seraph Industries. We believe that advances in technology, in unison with good government policy and lower costs, will make a human augmentation available to more and more people across the globe. More accessibility to augmentation technologies means a world with more opportunity. New developments feel more natural, eliminating much of the stigma associated with human. So right now they're talking about like a new skin layering. First time ever, Omnivision Traverse Retinal technology will allow recipients to achieve true stereo vision without a dedicated chip. So this is true stereo vision. So
No, but Jensen, isn't it a bit early to toss him back into the trenches?
I hear he's almost fully recovered.
His body accepted up. Me and his mind. We don't know what happened.
oh, it's these guys.
The Mexican town massacre wasn't his fault.
Why was he kicked off?
Why is this? I can hack it. Capture software rating too low to hack device. Really? Okay, so then this poses another, like, guess I can interact with that. Interesting, interesting. So that, I mean, that poses other things. When, like, bioinformatics and giving people technological advancements, now all of a sudden you've got a dude who can literally connect to the internet. That it's just, oh, here's this guy.
About time. What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis.
This guy is an
Something's wrong
absolute
with my
piece of
retinal
cake.
display. Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might seem. Oh, looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
If you're in pain. Interesting.
We done here? Because Seraph is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know.
So
Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages. Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
Should I confront him, or... I'm gonna confront him, because, like, I didn't ask for this.
If you got a problem with me, Pritchard, why don't you just say it and get it over with?
Why no, Jensen? I don't have a problem with you. If anything, I blame myself.
The mighty Pritchard blaming himself. That's gotta be a first.
I'm the one who told Sarif we needed a physical security team to protect us. If he'd read my report closely enough...
Wait a second. Are you saying it was your idea to hire me?
Not you, Jensen. I wanted Dynacore, Sharp Edge, or Bell Tower. All the top private security contractors were on my list, but Sarif wanted somebody in-house. And so did Dr. Reed.
I don't know what happened to Reed, but it looked like she got... she was absolutely owned.
I suggest you leave Megan out of this.
Why, Jensen? It's no secret how close the two of you were. And let's face it, you'd just been fired from SWAT for that massacre in Mexican town. No one was about to hire you.
You really have to stop getting your news from those Picus blogs, Francis. They only confuse you.
The point is, if Sarif had listened to me, we wouldn't be
I'm wondering if this is actually going to have...
But Megan, God love her, always did have Sarif's ear.
Sarif's ear is going to be hearing a report about violence in the workplace if you keep this up. You feel like continuing?
Pop him.
Point taken.
Where are you, Adam? You don't have time to mess around.
Oh,
get to the
next few
helipad, or something seriously bad is gonna happen.
What is he working on in here? This looks like some Into the Spider-Verse, like, portal tech stuff. Wow, is that the same... It's the same... ARM, model 3402.2. Wow. Here's a motorcycle model.
Hello? Who is it? I just hope it turns out okay. Not like 6 months ago.
Jeez, these people have absolutely no faith in anything or anybody. I also wish I could run a little longer than I currently can, because this is sad. I don't think I even need to go upstairs. Seraph employee, she's not important. He's gotten old. Actually, who is that guy? Because David Seraph is a young chap still, right? Does he have a teardrop on his face? No, it's just the way his hair is rendered. Can I... Ugh, come on, I've got cybernetic enhancements. I can hack into computers, but I can't... The year is 2052. The world is a better place, replacing human organisms with mechanical parts in order to benefit all of society. And thank goodness, you can still go to a public restroom, and for a dime or 3/4, you can purchase yourself a hair comb. Nice and sanitary. E-cash or something. So I'm wondering, I'm just kind of noticing the new icon. It says use firm. Looking to the future, so that's the new, no, we're not going into the women's restroom. That would be weird. Who's this?
Oh, hello, Mr. Jensen. I didn't know you were coming back. So soon, I mean.
Well, I think people think I'm supposed to be dead. Also, why do all of the plants look like skeletons? Just a point I'd like to make. Why... Again, mechanical limbs, and I have the stamina of a worm. Not very...
Sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have raided a Seraph Industries plant. Factory workers have been taken hostage, and the entire city holds its collective breath. I doubt I need to remind you, folks.
Are they reporting on an event that happened like 6 months ago now? Ah, yes. Double doors. Jeez, it's so pretty.
Welcome back, Jensen. Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
I'm getting the picture that that's a fairly
Don't
common
I know
thing.
it? I was in my wingsuit halfway to the top of the Renaissance Center when I got the 911. But you, 6 months is a hell of a short time to come back from the dead. You sure you're ready for this?
Am I ready for this? Do I think I'm ready for this? We think, yeah, I mean, I may not have any cybernetic enhancements, but golly. Yeah, I think I'm ready for this. I mean, I walked into this. I walked into this last system all on my own when nobody asked me to.
The boss is already on board, arguing with the DPD's tactical response team. They've got the plant surrounded, but Mr. Seraph wants you to go in first. You all set here? Because the sooner we take off, the better it will be for everyone.
Yeah, I don't know what else I would need. There might be some of those e-books that we're talking about.
Then let's get airborne.
Golly, these cutscenes are so good. Wait, did they leave him without me? Oh. So what happened in those 6 months? I mean, I understand that he ended up with those enhancements, but... Something happening between him and David? Or something?
I told Farida to put us down on a roof. I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same purists who've been firebombing limb clinics all over the country.
Limb clinics.
Buy that?
Nah, I don't think it's a coincidence they hit us today, only hours after we moved the Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
The Typhoon?
Is that David Pritchard's?
Megan's team was testing
looks
it the
so
day that
cool.
bastard. Who's on point for these guys?
Adam, I know you and Megan were once...
Who is on point for these guys?
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him, there. He's an augmented, Adam. So he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
All right. So how do you want me to handle this?
First priority is the Typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until you've secured it. As far as rules of engagement go, I'll defer to you.
Lethal or non-lethal?
Or non-lethal?
So these are pro-human, like, purists talking about, well, no, we don't want any sort of augmentations. I know which way would be more fun in terms of game, but I don't really know how much of a, like, an impact my choices actually have. I think we're gonna try, and I don't know if this will end up being harder, but let's just try.
I'm not looking to start a firefight in there. Just neutralize them.
Neutralize.
Okay, but just make sure those bastards don't wake up and warn their friends.
Watch your language.
You remember what it's like in there? A lot of tight enclosed hallways. but the labs themselves are pretty
open
open.
up.
High ceilings. So, do you want something you can use from a distance? Or up close?
Ooh. See, that's the thing though, is that me as a player, it depends on how I play games. Whenever I'm playing with somebody else, I tend to be the backup, and I like to be the guy in the back sniping out. So, but this time I'm on my own. So I think we go for the full. I think we go for the
Give me something
full
with distance. If I get too close, I'll take them
sniper.
out personally.
Just try not to break anything expensive.
The whole sniper
The
persona.
Typhoon should be in the
This'll good.
factoring labs. But
I only
Pritchard
have
will
9
tell
darts.
you more as you go in. I've got him running comms.
Terrific. Anything else?
Keep your eyes open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority. We developed it for the Alphabet agencies, and if we don't deliver it to them intact and still a
Alphabet
secret...
agencies. Is that
well,
Google? I think that might be Google.
I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
Gentlemen,
Whoa.
prepare for landing.
Yeah, I have no idea how impactful the choices I make are going to be. I think they might just impact gameplay more than anything else. But it'll be interesting to see here what that kind of looks like. I'm so excited. This game has been so much fun. It is so cool. And I think this is where we're going to have to leave this for today. It looks so freaking cool. But yeah, I think this is where I'm going to have to leave it for today. I'm so excited to play more of this in the future here. This has been so much fun. This game is so exciting, and it's just a good break as well from homework and college stuff. But it's kind of cool because, like, I don't really know many people that have heard of this game. Maybe it is more widespread, but I heard of it at one of our philosophy debates, and we're talking about our gray matters again, talking about human augmentation, and excuse me, how far is too far when it comes to human augmentation, that kind of thing. So this will be fun. I'm looking forward to this is definitely gonna, I think, stay away from more of that augmentation or some of the deeper philosophy. It might. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes for sure. Absolutely. It's been such a treat here too. The combat is nice and clean. It's very snappy. So I wonder if there's any way to kind of smooth that out. But I'm assuming that it needs to be that kind of snappy if you're looking to play this game more up close, run and gun kind of thing, as opposed to in the shadows, just neutralize the enemies kind of as you go on that. I'm super excited to see how this heads off here, and I'm actually going to pull up out of the stream just a little bit to give us just a little bit of I had I had my thing. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I don't know why it's up on. Oh, that's my playback. So I am super looking forward to this and figuring out how to do live streaming, because I have no idea what I'm doing. It looks like I just made myself disappear. That's fancy. Show camera. Maybe. I don't really know what I'm doing. We'll change this back, and I can adjust this as I'm going and as I'm learning. But yeah, this has been super fun. I'm super looking forward to doing more of it in the future here. Let me know what anybody's thinking on this. This is just fun for me, just to kind of nerd out and just record it as well. I haven't done video stuff in a long time, so this has been an absolute treat. Hoping to do more of this soon. I don't really have a schedule for anything, just kind of when I'm feeling like it. So, Have a great night or day or wherever you are. I'm definitely looking forward to. So this is actually Deus Ex Human Revolution, which I think is the precursor to Mankind Divided, which I actually bought and was getting excited to play, and somebody said, no, you need to start with the first one. So looking forward to getting connected with that and getting through the rest of that game and kind of exploring, again, exactly what that looks like with things and just how it's, I don't know, it's so fascinating to me, the whole idea of human augmentation and talking about that. Oh, so I had a guy in our group talk about, hey, how far is too far? And I did a presentation on kind of not necessarily just human augmentation, but genetic alteration. When we talk about the idea of like CRISPR, which is using gene splicing to attack cancers specifically, and kind of recoding our DNA. And at what point do we move from that to actually deciding to choose to recode and reprogram our DNA, whether that's as a person, maybe you don't like your phenotype or genotype or some issue that you have, maybe you just reprogram your DNA in order to lower your risk of a disease or a cancer or something, or what that looks like. And then there's also the idea of how, like, at what point does that become an ethical problem when you are altering the DNA of maybe a child or an unborn child and kind of picking and choosing what that child looks like regardless of their heritage or their parentage. So it's an interesting and really controversial and ethically charged topic. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this game kind of explores the idea of human alteration. And it's a beautiful game. The music is gorgeous, and we'll have to see how this is going for the future. So hope you're having a great day, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next time. Ciao. Maybe I'll have my stream figured out better next time.